Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we fought a boss. Awesome, made that balloon pop, and we opened up a new world. So let's go into Jolly Roger's Lagoon. So be sure to drill any parts of the ground you see sticking out like this. This is the doubloon. They are the only currency acceptable in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. We're in a nice little getaway destination. Unfortunately, Banjo cannot jump high enough to get to that. You can see what is, I presume, supposed to be like a tomb or something. You can blow it up with the use of grenade eggs to reveal split pads. Now, if I remember correctly, we want to split these two up. Because there's two things we can do with Kazooie. First off, there is the jump pad. It will allow us to get these doubloons right here. And here we can go to Turtle View Cave, where we can find some doubloons and jam jars. I believe this is a Kazooie only move. You have lost the safety that Banjo brings. Defend yourself now with your own wings. Twirl them around by pressing X. A useful attack, I think you agree. So, as he said, we can now twirl our wings around like a ballerina to attack enemies. This also allows Kazooie to sort of hover in the air briefly. Though I don't think... Yeah, she can immediately go into her, like flutter, but she doesn't get, like, an extra jump out of it, like Banjo can. You see some pigs over there. We'll deal with them momentarily. Let's go into Jolly Roger's. Town mayor and proprietor of this lovely harbor inn. How about that drink? Kazooie! Out on a wave racer earlier yesterday evening. She was eaten by a vicious sea demon. It's happy hour soon, and I'll be needing some help. It's half price at 2 doubloons, as this naughty mole has dug a hole in the corner of it. That's one thing I love about Jolly Roger. The yes and no options change to I and nay. We're speaking pirate. While my partner is still missing. Let's jump onto the counters. Get these notes as we're blinded by the light. Here we got a pretty big bed. Though it's not really that much of an inn, because I'm pretty sure inns usually have more than one bedroom for a guest to sleep in. Anyway, let's see what Jam Jars wants to teach us. When in the water and baddies attack, this new move will let you shoot back. Press Y for the aiming sight, followed by LOR to start a fight. So with that, just like how we can shoot in the air now, we can now shoot while underwater. Broke it at the moment. Real pity. I just love dancing to the salty seaman shanty. Find a way to fix it. We won't be able to fix it for quite a while. But here, if we go into this room, we'll meet a very special character. Aye there, you scurvy dogs. I be Captain Black-Eye, fearless pirate, and scourge of the seas. You're looking a tad wobbly there, Blackie. Does a touch of seasickness, you filthy rats. Seasick? Some pirate you are. Buzzard. So, yes, this is a special character. If you stay around long enough, he will reference something. But he is a very special character for a very special reason. If you're not familiar with the history of Banjo-Kazooie, you would understand, then you wouldn't know that Banjo-Kazooie started off life as a completely different game, known as Project Dream. A bear storm me glory, look a bit like you, in fact. So what is referenced there is that in Project Dream, Black-Eye was meant to be the main villain of that game. There was a human character, I forget what his name was supposed to be, but at some point Banjo was developed for Project Dream. He was supposed to be like a pirate bear or something like that, and he was supposed to assist the main character. I had a dream once. That reference is the name of the project, which was Project Dream. So yeah, Banjo was meant to be a character that was supposed to help the protagonist, but at some point when they moved the project to the N64, they scrapped the project and decided to make Banjo the main character and make the game around him, scrapping pretty much most if not all the characters from Project Dream, including Black-Eye here. So Black-Eye here is now here as a reference to Rare's original project, back before they made Banjo-Kazooie. As a matter of fact, if you actually look around, you can actually see locations of one of the stop and swap eggs and where you could find it. So if you interact with him, yeah, and there's where you would have to go. So this sort of serve as, I guess, sort of a hint to where one of the eggs was. These seasick tablets Charlie gave me are mighty useless. One more press of that button, and I run you through. I'll slit you, oh, me poor stomach. Just take these doubloons and fetch me another glass of water. So by interacting with him enough, he will give you some doubloons. He will drink and then fall onto his ass. For someone who claims that he's seasick, he is behaving more like he's drunk. And I wonder if that was the point and the seasickness was Rare's localization to make this family friendly without getting into trouble with Nintendo. Ooh, today's specials. Salty dumplings, $3. Toad in the hole, $4. Seaman surprise, $5. I'm pretty sure one of these is an innuendo. Anyway. Shoot your grenade eggs here. That will blow open a hole. And hang on a second. Sorry, had to make a small cut. Anyway, let's come into here. Here into, if we can read this. Pawno's Paporium. Buy, sell, and trade. Here we can see a Jinjo and a Globo. Ponyo, I'm the local pawnbroker. A real nice piece. Cliche Banjo-Kazooie, I was told. Reckon 20 gold doubloons would be a fair price. Want the jiggy, not your whole shop. Yeah, so I think he's supposed to be like a squirrel, I think is what it's supposed to be. If you look, he has a peg leg, which is why he's has crutches, but here you can actually see the grunty toy from the first game. And we can grab this Globo. So yes, if we can find a few more doubloons, we can get that jiggy. Let's come down here and check out this shop, the Wave Racer shop, which I believe is a reference to Wave Racer. As a matter of fact, here's the jet skis for it. And fun fact, I love in Chugga-Conroy's. In the TRG's playthrough of this game, Chugga thought that this shop also sold, I think it was like, what was it, videos? Legend has it that a goldfish holds the secret to the fastest swimming. So that's your hint that you want to go back to Spiral Mountain to save your goldfish. And look who it is, another familiar character. Oi there, it be Blubber, shipmate Captain Blubber. He's standing around though. How's business, Blubberguts? Oh, me reef racer ship's wrecked, and the last one was eaten by a fish yesterday. A doubloon or two? One doubloon, that's a steal. Yeah, we'll sell to you. I mean, buy you. This year crate. On off to Jolly's for their quiz night. There'll be 1,000 doubloons up for grabs if I win. I'll be having me a fine new flying machine. Well, hopefully he wins. And in here, we got some running shoes. And you need these running shoes to get over the water. Get this Jinjo. It also shows that there's some hidden doubloons over here. Grab some doubloons. Let's see what's going on here. Pull out, Mr. Bear. The water is polluted and icy cold. This one might take some time. Banjo is not kidding. This will take a very long time. Push me in the other week, and look what happened to me, E-arm. I didn't want to say anything. I'm a little touchy about it, as you might expect. Freak out. Kazooie has no filter whatsoever. Anyway, let's grab that doubloon. We're one short from getting the jiggy. But I think we will end things off here. So I think in the next episode... Ooh. let's drill here. So I think in the next episode, we will do something about that pipe. And, where that pollution is coming from. And go and take a visit to Mumbo's. So if you enjoyed this episode, do you like the videos? It helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts of this episode. And share the videos, that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.